In this video, we're going to look at how to create a course within the iMath.as system. So if you're on your homepage, the iMath.as homepage, you should see a button that says Add New Course. We're going to go ahead and press that button, and that should take us to a page that allows us to create a new course. And this is kind of a long page with a bunch of options for your course. So the first option is entering the course name. This is going to be the name of your course, so name that accordingly. For mine, I'm just going to put 4 Tutorials Part 2, although you'll probably want something more descriptive of maybe like what your course section number is, something like that. And then you're going to select an enrollment key. I'm going to type key, although you should pick something less generic than that. So the enrollment key is kind of like a password that your students have to enter to get into your course. It basically just keeps your course private from anybody enrolling in the course. So this is going to be something that you give to your students when you tell them how to enroll in the course. You have an option for making the course available or not available. And similarly, you can set a course start and end date. So if you set these dates, this will show when the course opens and when the course closes. And outside of that date range, the course is not going to be available for students. If you don't want to set any course start or end dates, just leave those blank. And it'll always be available to students so long as they have the enrollment key in the course ID. There's an option for default start and end time for new items. So this is the time whenever you add a new assessment, by default, it's going to take this start and this end time. So if you wanted everything to like open and close at midnight, you might change this to 11:59 p.m. Then there's a handful of items or options on the rest of this page, but the defaults are pretty good. So we'll just hit submit to create the course. So it should take you to a page that says your course has been created. It tells you the course ID and the enrollment key. And you can access these two things later, but those are the two things that you're going to give to your student for them to enroll in your course. So this is what you have to give to your students. Okay, so let's go ahead and enter the course. And we should see a pretty blank course shell. You can use this drop down to add an item to the course, so you can manually start to add things. And we'll cover that in another video. But for now, let's look at how to copy course items into this course shell. So on the left-hand side, with these links, under the course items section, press the copy link. If you press on that, it's going to take you to a page that allows you to search for other available courses and then copy things from those courses. So one common thing is to find a template course that you want to copy items from, and then select the template course that you want to pull items from. And then when you do that, press the select course items, and then it'll take you to another page. And you have the option of copying the whole course, which can often be useful if you just want to copy everything from a course right in. Or you can select specifically what items you'd like to copy in. For now, I'm just going to copy a whole course in. And then it's going to pull up in some options. You can read through these options, but the default options are usually pretty good. So I recommend leaving these default options unless you really know what you're doing. And then press copy items. That's going to copy everything over. And now you see that in my course shell, I have an entire course setup. I have all the items from that template shell shown in my new course. And so, like I mentioned before, the gear icons to the right will allow you to modify or edit or delete various items within the course. And we'll take a look at those options in more detail in another video.